technically self-love at that point.
So I wish Eddie was here because I have so many questions with regards to him. How that would
I
work.
miss him.
Oh, but sad
Thanks,
face to
Phil. We're
Eddie.
all sad.
And
Aw.
on that note, welcome to another episode of Adventure University, guys.
Yay, we're all sad.
Hey.
But wearing red.
It's Red Day, although I didn't get the memo, or I just chose.
It was
to not
in the
get
chat
memo.
for the last 7 hours. I don't know
I
how
just
you
chose
didn't
not to
it.
get the memo.
That's fine.
It's true. It's been there for
As
a
a
while.
note, Minnie, I asked that question to Thule, and I was told, of course.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you have consent.
Are you playing the role of Thule in all bedroom?
Yes, please.
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah.
And what about the NPCs? Are the NPCs fair game?
Yes. Oh wait, cool. Thule's in chat. He's fucking yeah. He's here. He's here in chat. So if we need to talk to him, like
here in spirit.
ask what his character would do. That's easy. Easy enough.
Yes. So we do have Thule via chat, so they will be, since I can't see it, you guys will have to play Thule for me.
Who's doing sound checks?
Sound check is happening right now.
Sound checks
Oh.
happening right now. Except
Check that. Well, that's good to know. How do I sound?
yeah. I'm gonna see.
Everyone
Sound
sounds
fantastic.
wonderful.
Hello.
Hi, guys. So welcome. I'm going to hide this thing.
I'm muted.
I'm going to hide this thing because you guys aren't supposed to see it yet.
Hey,
It doesn't
did you
matter
know
now.
that if you're about to yawn or if you are yawning and you touch your tongue, you will stop?
Yes.
What I teach you?
Like-
didn't I?
Like with
Yeah,
your
just
fingers? Like
no. Take your like you stick out the tip of your tongue and put a little bit of pressure there. If you're about to yawn, like you stop yawning.
I don't know
matter
about
what.
that.
Okay, well.
All right, guys. Well, that is adventure. That is this. This is the behind the scenes chat that you get at Adventure University. Today, just as you know, how about we start with our introductions? I am your host and DM, JB. I will be here to guide these guys through this crazy world that I have created and doing my best. And then we'll start with Erdos.
Hi, I'm Chris. I play Erados. I am a level 1 ranger, satyr. Just like to have fun and steal anything you can.
All right. What about Kerrigan?
Feel anything.
I'm Emma. I play Fire Ganassi Blood Hunter Badass Kerrigan. Woo!
And Minnie?
Hi, I'm Collie. I play Minnie. I'm a gnome barbarian. I'm a bit of a princess.
Bit.
A bit of a princess? Wow.
You forgot the
A
chub.
social princess.
And Ra?
Hi, I'm Ra. I'm a level 1 Hexblade Warlock.
You're also
Dragon-
like
right.
randomly delayed.
Am I randomly delayed, or do I just delay when I talk?
Sounds good to me.
No, you
Chat?
sound fine. It's
Chat?
just delayed.
Chat. I just talk weird.
Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Hi,
You
I'm
just
Ra.
wanted to
I
look at
talk
your
weird.
mouth more. Let's not pretend, JB. You just
It's
wanted
the it's the English dub. He's actually speaking a different language.
Yeah. It's like, hi.
And finally, we have Sage.
Sage?
Hi, I'm Sage. I am a shapeshifter rogue.
And today is going to be an interesting show that we do this week. And we're just gonna like dive into it. I will say that this episode has a content warning.
Wait, did the others not?
I thought it was a blanket content
I
warning.
mean, there's a blanket content warning, but just in case, this one has a content warning. So,
TVMA.
quick recap as to what's been going on. You guys have been making your way.
Making our way down.
Make it clear downtown.
Okay.
Walking past faces, passing homebound.
You guys have been making your way through a virtual reality simulated training module. You guys were not quite finished with it when your time on that module has run out. You made your way back to the dorm. Some of you made your way back to the dorms. And some of you decided to go and eat. Kerrigan, I think you were the only one that went back to the dorm. At that dorm, did you go to as well, Ra?
Yeah. After finding out that I had a room to myself, I intended to say that I went back and cleaned up Goo Boy's mess in that room.
Well, you wouldn't
and
have
claim
known
it as my
at that
own.
point. At that point, you would not have known yet that you had a room to yourself.
Really?
Yeah, because Kerrigan's the only one that found the
didn't
letter.
somebody tell us that he was gone? Because everybody in the
We knew
party
by
was
then that
questioning
he
whether
gone.
he was
We were
dead.
told that he was
And somebody was like, no, he's safe. He just went home.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then yes.
Yeah, we were
all
told that he was
bullshit
gone.
because the other 2/3 of the school went home.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yes, you know that you guys. That means that Kerrigan would have come back to tell you that there was a letter, and on that letter explained that
And she did.
Eddie.
Gyarados found the letter.
Yeah, Erdos found the
Came
letter
back.
and told us.
Okay, yes. So Erdos found the letter, came back, told everybody that your beloved Goo Boy has left the building, and you guys all went and bedded after having discussions. Actually, I think that's where we ended. It's right there. So
We ended with Kerrigan looking into the distance in the sky, and then the camera panned out.
yes, so you guys are still awake. And is there anything that you guys want to discuss before you bed down for the night?
So we're all in the dorm.
So confused as to why you say bed down. Never heard that before.
Really?
You've heard that before?
I haven't heard it used that much. It's used occasionally in books. I've never heard it like spoken all the time. Is that just how you say go to bed?
You don't hang out with the Renfest crowd, do you?
I just bed down
I
is
do.
just something
Yeah,
that I've
but-
always said, and don't make it
You're
weird.
blowing my mind right now. I can't believe you've never heard that used in regular
So
conversation.
Dungeon Daddy, you say that like, oh, it's 11:30, time to bed down.
No, I say time to go to bed, but usually in the context of the game that we're playing, bed down is the correct term. Stop making it weird.
It's okay. You bed down what you want to bed down. No
If you wanna
judgment
bed
here.
down, bed down.
Eridos doesn't want to bed down.
What is if you don't bed down? Is it bed over?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go out and find some trees and set up my hammock.
Okay?
What time of day is it?
It's night. It's like 11:30. It's late.
Yeah, because we're about to bed down.
Don't we have a pretty decent curfew? We're out past it.
No. Curfew.
I thought the curfew was like it wasn't the curfew midnight.
Curfew is midnight.
Curfew's midnight. I head back.
So
I
it's
head
10
back
and
to the
Kirk.
dorms, but I try and find and look for as many different people that I've been keeping track of throughout like the school. Like the team of elves. There's a couple teams with minotaurs on them. I see anyone that I can see as I just kind of
Okay, yeah, you
as
answered.
if I'm not gonna go alone. Like when the group decides to go back, that's what I'm specifically looking for is other groups of
You do see you do see that there are other people kind of on the quad. It's a college campus, so like there are people on the quad, for the lack of a better term, where the fountain is. You also see that there are the group of elves that you were that you were discussing earlier. You see them kind of out, like they're like laying out. It's a pretty nice evening. So people are just kind of out and enjoying. It's a crisp. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. People are just kind of out, like looking at the stars and hanging out. There's a couple of people who've grabbed some alcohol from the cafeteria, and they are drinking and having a little party. You see, there are groups
I'd go
that
over to them if they're having a party.
Okay. You go up to a group that in this group there is a Minotaur.
Is anyone coming with me?
What?
Said, does anyone want to come with me?
I don't feel
Minnie
like
is
partying.
always down to party, so Minnie will have done the best that she can to have refreshed herself and made herself look presentable, and get on regular clothes out of the stupid uniforms because they're just drab. And she will go. She overhears Sage mentioning this, and she's gonna go with him.
Okay. You guys go down. You see a Minotaur, and he's like, he's wearing a pair of jeans and like a t-shirt. Like he's busting out of the t-shirt. He's like super stacked. And then you see like two human girls that are near him. You also see a tabaxi, like a tabaxi humanoid that's like kind of hanging out with them, and they're all wasted. And they're coming. They like as you guys walk up, they're like, "Whoa, party! What's up? Woo!
Hey, what's up? Hey, what did you guys do today? This place is fucking nuts."
Yo, okay. So like we totally went to like first this morning was fucking crazy. Do you guys like I have no idea what's going on, but like after that we went and like we had like church, but it wasn't like real church. It was like this, like we talked about like the gods out there and what was like what's going on with those and like religions, and you know that we should find something that we strive for and something to believe in.
That explains the alcohol. All right.
And then after that, like we had this like weird. I thought we were gonna die, dude. It was crazy. Like over there by the lake.
Yeah.
And she points over to the lake. She's like, they just like dunked us in water, and like we were under there until we couldn't breathe, and then they like brought us back up.
Yeah.
And then like it felt like torture, but it was like crazy.
No, that's torture. It's awful. What you're describing is absolutely awful.
Yeah. What did you guys do?
Oh man, you know. Hey, do you have any? Can I just make a drink real quick? What kind of setup do they have? Just like cooler, or are they
It's just like a cooler.
All right, cool. I grab beer, Pete. Like, so we lost a guy today. He's just.
Oh no.
R.I.P.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so sad. Like, did he? Like, how'd he die?
We don't know if he is dead. I'm assuming because this place is awful. But his name was Ed. I don't know if you saw him during orientation. He was a giant ball of goo.
Oh, that guy. He was so weird.
Yeah. How about we talk about how cool he was though? Because he did.
Yeah.
And
He could like. He was super, super cool. He could like dissolve through door cracks.
yeah, he looked kind of like this, and I'll shapeshift into a semblance of him. But I can't actually make my structure be goo. So it's whatever Ed tried to look like solidified. So my skin is tinted green, like it looks wet. It's like if you would describe a water genasi and tinted green, that's basically what I look like.
I mean, listen. Did you guys like? What do you feel like when you touched him?
Like Jello.
I mean, exactly like what you'd expect. I'll shift back to me, and weirdly enough, all of his little particles like went back to him. But yeah, what did we do today? Minnie, what did we do today? We went running.
We did some VR thing, which kind of sucked because we got
went to
lost.
magic class. After we had a magic class, then we had to go to VR, and we arbitrarily.
Wait, we have VR training here?
Yeah, it totally is better than getting dunked in a lake.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome, dude. Like.
Yeah, it's
No, we had to wear these
pretty
horrible
horrifying.
glasses.
It's I mean, glasses are fine. You can fix. It's fine. That's
so fucking cool, dude. Like, I know that this place seems weird and horrible, but like, there was some cool stuff to it. I think.
You're.
I mean, the alcohol is free.
You're hanging out with an actual cat person, and there are two of you that are Greek mythos come to life. I'd make a labyrinth joke, but no one's a goblin, so.
I mean, yeah, it's. I guess. I mean, I, and this is the Minotaur that's talking. He's like, I've always kind of been around people who look like me, so that's not really that big of a deal. But but like, no, seriously, it's like sometimes I think we have to give it some time. Like I think it seems weird now because it's new, but maybe it's not as bad as you think it is.
You might be right, but you know what I think would make this night a little bit better before we all have to get out of here?
What?
Shots.
Dude, shots. Yes, shots. And you see,
shots.
Sage will actually go around, like, get around the cooler and just like grab a bottle of, let's just say rum, because it was mentioned earlier.
And you see the two girls. So the two girls that are sitting next to you, like as you got closer to them, they are twins. They look exactly alike.
Minnie's gonna slyly and smoothly sit next to them.
And like they're gonna be like, one of them is gonna go, "Hi, what's your name?"
To me?
Yeah.
I'm Minnie. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Soon Lee.
Oh, nice to meet you, Sin Lee. And Minnie's gonna casually touch her thigh and be like, "Oh my God, where did you get those jeans? They look amazing."
I got these jeans from this like amazing little shop in Shibuya. It's so great. Like they can only get them in Japan. They're like super awesome and I love them.
Can you stand up? I want to see what they look like in the pockets in the back. Like they just look so smooth.
She goes to stand up and her sister grabs her arm and pushes her back down and is like, "Please don't."
To her sister?
Yeah. Please don't. Please don't.
Do I see this while I'm pouring shots?
Yes.
Yeah. Minnie comes on a bit strong, but she means well. I mean, they are good jeans. Also, shots?
Thank you for the shot.
Yeah. What's your guys' team name?
We haven't really come up with one yet.
I think that is important for team cohesion. Tell everyone talk about a team name. We should take shots. I'm going to get out of here. And as I point to myself, my facial features will shift just a little bit and just become like a little bit more rigid, but the eyes will still do that sparkle to grab the attention. And while I do that, I switch out my shot for an empty cup.
Okay, so we're gonna do shots, and you see
that's how I want to end this night. Today was kind of awful.
Yeah, it's getting late, and I think we need to go to bed. But dude, we don't.
Yeah, we should bed down for sure.
We don't have to.
Bedding down is better than bedding up. Just saying.
Had to have seen this coming.
I did. I saw it coming.
And you did nothing to.
And I did nothing to stop it.
Well played. Well played.
Dude, we don't have to go to bed. I know they said the curfew is midnight, but like, who's gonna stop us? It's fine.
I don't want to find out.
Minnie turns to Sage and for him to hear says, "We are not listening to this Minotaur. I'm getting this girl's digits and then we're leaving. We are not breaking curfew."
Wait, why do you want her number?
Because her jeans are so fucking cute. Hello, I'm becoming an Instagram celebrity. I'm building my brand.
Okay, just ask for the label.
Might want some more information. You never know. Anyway, she turns back to the girl. And it's Soon Lee, right?
Yes.
Is that her name?
Mhm.
Okay. She goes, so the reason why I was asking about your genes was because I am starting my don't listen to him.
You can't
I'm
see
starting...
me up behind you. You have no field of vision. You're very small.
Fine. She is letting Soon Lee know that she's starting her own brand and that she just wanted to know about the genes for products placement. And if she could exchange digits with her.
Are you like hitting on me? It feels like you are.
More, I'm just trying to get your information so that I can get in more information about the genes.
As she's doing that, I'll transform into Kaizen, into a taller
Instagram celebrity.
Turn behind her and just go, and then shift back to me.
How about I'll see you around campus? Well, actually, no, make a persuasion check.
Okay, hold on. Persuasion check. Persuasion check.
I was hoping I'd get that for everyone doing shots, but everyone was on board for shots.
Why are you trying to cock block me, yo?
Everyone was not on board for
I'm looking out
shots.
for Thule, first of all, because he's my buddy. Regardless of your 2-day relationship, I've already fucked up enough friendships as it is.
He doesn't own me.
No, he doesn't. You're right.
All right, you said persuasion?
Yes.
Okay, 12.
How about I'll just see you around campus and we'll talk.
Yeah, no problem. And she whips around to Sage and goes, I'm ready to leave when you are.
Okay, cool. And I'll lean in and I'll be like, hey. And he wrote on his cup his number, be like, you know what? If you want to talk. And then I'll...
She's going to take a look at it and go...
I hand it to the other sister.
Okay, the other sister's just going to take it.
Yeah.
And what you did notice is while everyone had a shot, but the tabaxi.
And me.
And you.
Well, I don't know if they saw it, but...
Yeah, they wouldn't. I don't think they... Wait, hold on.
You want me to roll for it?
Nope, I'm going to roll for it.
Do I need to roll sleight of hand or deception?
Yep, roll deception.
Roll deception?
Yep.
Okay.
Low number.
It's a 15 on the die. Plus...
They didn't notice.
That's an 18 total.
They didn't notice. Yeah, they didn't. Good job. Okay, so you guys...
Water.
All right, so Eridos, Kerrigan, and Ra are back in you guys are back in the rooms. What were you doing during that time?
Ra was going to take his mysterious new companion, head to the chapel or whatever it's called, the building of religion.
Okay.
I grabbed food and alcohol on my way back. I'm gonna run a super hot bath. I'm gonna put on my Blue October album and blare that while I get as drunk as humanly possible.
Okay.
Denously possible.
Yeah.
And I am going back to my room. I get my my hammock and I dip out and I go and find somewhere quiet in nature where I can see the stars.
Okay. So as you, Eridos, as you are walking, you happen to find a small, secluded, wooded area, and you tie your hammock up, and you go and you can see beautiful sky. You can see this greenish yellow haze where the Aurora Borealis is. It's a beautiful, beautiful night. You're just gonna sit there for a little while, or are you gonna try to sleep there for the night?
No, that's where I'm going to sleep for the night. Yeah.
Okay. You Kerrigan, you are in your bath and having a depressingly delightful time. Yeah, it's a depressingly delightful time. Ra, you make your way to the chapel, and you find that the chapel is locked.
It's locked?
Yes. It's 11:30.
That's ridiculous.
It's 11:30
That's
at night,
fucked.
dude.
11:30 at night. The curfew's not till 12. And this is a building of religion. No matter what religion it is, how are they blocking people from religious? You know what? Fine. That's okay. I'm gonna wander to the restricted area.
Okay. You wander over to the restricted area. You see there are these. And you've seen it kind of out, but this is the first time you've been close enough to kind of notice. Looks like it's the ruins of an old castle.
Oh.
And it's right now, it's quiet, at this point. By this time, you're getting really close to being, like, breaking curfew.
I'm going in there.
Okay. Completely. Do you have dark vision?
I don't think Dragonborn have dark vision, and I don't think a Hexblade Warlock would have the ability to cast dark vision at this point yet. It's modern times, right? I can just have a flashlight.
You do have a cell phone.
I have a cell phone. Yes.
So yeah,
Cell
okay.
phone
So you
up.
turn the flat. You hold up your cell phone. So basically, you can see, as you're going in, you see like eyes. You just see like, and it's not even like really eyes. You know that like weird thing when light goes past like a creature's eyes, and you just see that like flash.
Damn it.
Yeah, you are. I can hear you now. Well, I couldn't for a second. I heard you. You see that
Me?
flash. You see a bunch of it. Like it's a bunch of this stuff. So that like at that eye flash.
At what level? Like at ground level or like at all levels?
At all levels.
At all levels? All
Like
right,
it's
I'm
all
going
around
to
you.
my Dragonborn telepathy to just like reach out and see if I can feel consciousness.
Is Dragonborn telepathy a thing? Because I don't think that's a thing.
The gem Dragonborns have telepathy.
You have to be able to see your target, and they have to be able to understand a language.
Understand language.
Yes.
You
So
can.
by saying that he saw eyes.
I was about to say, if I can see eyeballs.
Oh.
I would say that you get the sense that there are a lot of what comes to your mind is that there are a lot of entities in this area, and it is a very malevolent presence.
Mm.
This is probably forbidden for a reason.
Probably. I'm guessing I'm kind of in like the foyer of this abandoned castle.
Well, you're in like it's not even right. They're just ruins. So like you're still outdoors.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. So it's like it's just like
It's like overgrown and wooded and
I gotcha. Okay, so I'm just gonna find just a little space and kneel down and place this weapon on the ground in front of me and just try to communicate with it
okay.
telepathically. I'm gonna
We have a
turn my I shake my hand because that's how I turn my flashlight on and off on my phone. I just turn off the flashlight and I set it down and I reach out and I just grab my packed weapon.
Okay, so you grab your pack wagon.
So that I know where it's at.
And you are there for you're concentrating and a minute passes. 2 minutes pass.
A literal minute, or like when I say I'm gonna be here for a minute, it means like a long time.
You're there for a while.
6 seconds or a long time. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Whoa.
Does it feel like I've been for a while?
It feels like you've been there for a while. All of a sudden, you start to feel yourself drifting, like drifting off to sleep. And you're asleep for a little while. And all of a sudden you wake up, and when you wake up, you are in this, like you're disoriented because you didn't fall asleep in like a bed or anything like that.
Yeah.
And you can see kind of where the ruins of the castle are is actually this, like, you can see this like ambient weird astral lights around you, and there are these spider webs all over the place, like it's covering this castle. And you stand up, and as you stand up and you make your way through, you see on the throne room of this castle there is this woman, this beautiful long black hair, voluptuous breasts. You know, she's wearing this black long gown that looks like it is made from the silk of spiders. And she, as you come up towards her, she stands up. And as she stands up, you see she is like Coke bottle shape. The dress is very form-fitting. She says to you, "Serve me."
In what way? How would you desire my service?
Bind your will to mine, and I will make you a champion. She starts to walk down the stairs.
And what is it that you...
I will grant you great power.
Great power.
Walking, as she walks right up to you. And she puts her hand on your face. And when she puts her hand on your face, you feel this pleasurable heat across your face. She then goes up and she wraps her arms around you. And when she wraps her arms around you, you feel her arms, but you also feel little pricks on your skin. I was trying to find other ways to say that word other than prick. You feel them on your skin as she says, "Accept me as your queen." And you start to feel that heat that you felt on her hand, you feel all over your body. And it is a very pleasurable sensation. And then you're awake.
Am I still in the ruins?
As you wake up, you are still in the ruins. You see that there is like that almost daylight, like that pre-dawn hour light has come up, and you see that your packed weapon is there, but now where it just looked like a kind of dirty, dingy weapon, It is now black with a red ruby on it in the shape of a spider.
Oh.
And you have cum on you because you came in your pants.
Of course, absolutely, definitely, 100%. With my giant dragon cock, I'll reach down and grab the new packed weapon before me, pull it up to my face, and whisper, "What is your name?"
You hear in your brain a Sarah.
All the things that I brought up with me, the pencil's not one of them. I'm in my fucking sewing room. Surely I have a system of notating things. God damn it. Text it in the chat so that I know how to spell it later. Sarah. All right. Is a Sarah sheathed? Does a Sarah have a sheath?
It does. It is made of. It is weird because it is a black sheath. It is made. Looks like it has spider webs all around it.
Like the okay. So the sheath is black and it has spider webs all around it, so it's like black with white threads.
It's like, yeah, black with white threads all around it.
Nice. I don't know how well you know swords. What is it?
Judging so harshly right now, 3 people in the chat are.
I don't know swords.
You don't
Can
know.
you let him describe it then? Can you let him describe it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Fuck yeah, go for it.
Me go for it?
Yep.
It's your
You
pack
Okay,
weapon. Let's
so-
do it, buddy.
It is currently my packed weapon, and since I have this prop that I love so much, it looks like this. This is my packed weapon.
Isn't that a katana?
It has a black sheath,
You had your chance to describe it.
red threads, and black ray skin. And this katana doesn't a black blade, but we can pretend. And down here, there's not a spider, but we can pretend that there's a spider there.
Yes, and so where on
Unless you'd like to take another shot at it, Dungeon
Nope.
Daddy.
That's just fine. And on the hilt, there is that red ruby, and the red
Yeah.
ruby is the abdomen of the spider. And yes, and then you see
Now my prop has meaning.
when you
The hilt.
pull the sword out of the hilt, you
Mhm.
notice that little enchanted like spiders run down your hand and up your arm, and you feel the tickle.
The tickle of when she wrapped her arms around me.
Your
The
blade
tickle of the
does hit.
spiders. Of
Get a
the-
penicillin
Oh, okay.
shot.
Okay.
I'd
Gotcha.
get a penicillin shot after this.
Or some anti.
So you wake up
You'll
and you make your way to the dorms.
Making his way.
Making my way to the dorms.
So you get to the
Okay,
dorms. By the time you get to the
friend.
dorms, everyone else is awake, so they know your secret shame.
Secret shame.
Minnie is just gonna watch him with disgust in her eyes of what happened to him.
No one's gonna question him now.
What a man
We're
does
all
in his
awake. Are
own
we all
time.
like? I'm not in the common room. I came back and I'm just.
This is the next morning.
Oh, this is the next morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I've been gone all night, and this is me returning the next morning.
Hey man, cool sword. You should change.
Oh yeah, I'm still.
Yeah, no, we know. It's what's up. It's fine. It already 2 of us are banging, so.
Yeah. Clearly.
So
Okay.
dragon
What?
semen's
Oh,
no
wait.
big deal.
I mean, what am I gonna do? Shame him for a bodily function? Were you asleep, or was this done to you?
Minnie has no room to talk, so Minnie's just gonna look at him.
Yeah, she is. She doesn't take up a lot of room either. So.
I'm just gonna walk through the common room as they're looking at me, wielding a saya. Wait, is it like ASAYA? A saya?
Sarah.
Sarah.
A Sarah.
A-S-A-R-A-H.
If you look into the chat, I have spelled it out several times. It's not the Sarah.
Great.
It's a Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey,
Just
Sarah.
building, and just kind of whisper, or rather, mention subtly under my breath, I made a new friend, and then keep going
Really?
in my room.
No. I have one question, but just before, because do I see the ruby red hilt? How are you wearing it on you? Are you just carrying it?
Oh,
like
I'm
you
just
are
like,
now? You're carrying
I'm just
it
like
you are now?
walk with it next to me.
So
I'm just
I would
carrying
see
it.
I would see the ruby.
Oh, probably. It's probably about this big.
So it's not in the palm.
Yeah, it's in the wrap.
It's in
I'm
the
gonna
wrap?
say
Okay, I
I'm
thought
gonna
it was
say
on
there's
the- I
two
thought it was on
identical
the
versions
bottom.
because
I thought it was on the pommel. Okay. Alright, then yeah, I'd see it. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
whoa, that's expensive looking.
it would be very shiny. And I don't know if any of you would have. Oh wait, I never told any of you. I just told the dungeon daddy. So the temple I come from praises the god of the gem dragons. And the symbol of that god is a red ruby that glows subtly with. So that would have always hung around my neck. So it's just like 2 new gems in the handle of this sword that I'm carrying, which is very clearly different than the sword that I was carrying with me the night before.
So, I mean, you just look like you had a heck of a night. You came, or fell in a puddle, with just your dick.
Or fell in a puddle.
And, that's a lot of jewelry you got there, guy.
I was gonna say that's a lot of jizz. I was like, okay.
And you must have done a good job to someone. Yes,
You
want some
say
coffee?
that?
Want some coffee?
Oh yeah, I would definitely.
A little
I
bit
would
of
take-
pep in your step doesn't seem to be needed, but here's some coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Has
thank you
anyone
very
seen
much.
Gyarados?
I'm gonna
Did you
change
come
now.
back?
No. Immediately after waking up, I'm gonna go hit the archery range.
Then no one. Yeah. Has anyone seen Gyarados?
I haven't seen him. Or wait, Dungeon Daddy. Would I have seen him on my walk of shame back to the dorm?
You might have.
I want him to be carrying his little samurai flip flops in his hands, like.
Yes, you would have actually. You know what? Roll a perception check.
Perceive. That's an 18 on the die. Perception.
Are your dice loaded? Because I've not seen you roll anything lower than like a 15, dude.
That's 19. +1.
+1. Okay, yeah, you would have seen a hammock. You would have to go up to him in order to know it was him, but you would have seen a hammock, and
Gotcha.
someone laying on a hammock at that point because it wouldn't have been early enough to be awake, or maybe he would have been awake. What time would you have gotten up?
Dawn.
Then yeah, you would have been awake.
So I would have just seen him head to the archery range and
Yep.
been like, "Hey, where are you going?" And he'd been like, "The archery range," and I'd been like, "Great, I'm gonna go get changed. I'll see you there."
Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Well then, when he asked around, has anybody seen Eridos? I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, he's headed to the archery range. I'm gonna go meet him there after I get changed. You guys should join me.
You guys notice that there are, on the display, you notice there are 2 new messages.
What are the 2 new messages, Dungeon
Yeah,
Daddy?
what do they say?
The first one says, just comes up, it says free day. It says, today, your job today is to explore your surroundings, go for a swim in the lake, practice some archery, learn about your teammates. The day today is yours. The cafeteria will be open all day for your convenience. The second one says, you're invited. It says, the Adventure University Student Union invites you to its new student mixer. Come and meet your fellow students from 6 to 10 tonight at the Student Union Hall inside the main castle.
Yeah, whatever's left of them. Can I see if the
Right.
scoreboard's changed?
Say what?
Has the scoreboard changed?
No.
Since last night? But we're still in second?
Still in second.
That's upsetting.
Individual-
Out
Well,
of character.
Your individual
Dungeon
scores
Daddy.
have been, yes.
Why didn't you want it to be a katana?
No, I was fine with it being a katana.
Didn't you say it's not a katana?
he did say that, yes.
He did.
He did.
When did I
And
say
he
that?
kind of like
Before
had this
that,
look of like
when we
dismay on
You
his face.
shouted it as soon as I grabbed mine and was
No,
like,
I didn't
like
say
this.
it's not a katana. I said, is that a katana?
Oh, is that a katana?
Good
Yes.
backpedal.
Yes,
Good
it is.
backpedal.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah,
Nice work,
good
Dungeon
job.
Daddy.
You really bed down in that sentence right there.
Is Minnie in the center room?
Minnie is right now. She is trying to make her morning Insta post, but she's got her door open.
Hmm.
I want to go into Minnie's room.
So Minnie's like in her nightie and she's like doing her hair and her makeup, and she looks at you and she's like, "Hey, what's up?"
So, I don't want what I'm about to say to make you think that this is going to be a thing. But I don't know if you can tell, but I'm quite hungover. And I don't want bright eyeshadow and like lashes and whatever else black magic you do, but like if you could just make me look a little less dead today, I would appreciate that.
Minnie jumps up and down and claps her hands and squeals and goes, "Oh my god!" And she grabs Kerrigan and puts her in the chair and says, "I've got you, girl."
Okay.
And she gets out this palette that has all these shimmering shades on it. And she, trust me. Shh. It's okay. Trust me. I've got you.
Okay.
And cue montage music because it is going to be a makeover montage right now for the next like 10 minutes.
I just wanted to not look dead.
Okay, I know.
Okay,
I
so
got you.
roll a performance check.
Who, me?
Yes.
Why am I the only one rolling shit? Okay, hold on.
I rolled stuff. I rolled perception.
And Kerrigan, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Performance. 14.
God help me. A wisdom saving throw. Okay. That's
I rolled a
awesome.
14, Dungeon Daddy.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
Okay, she's starting and going, and she's pulling out all of this makeup and like all of this stuff, and you're like, after about 10 minutes, you're starting to get a little worried that maybe she's going overboard. And you're starting to get nervous because you just wanted to not look dead. And she's pulling out all these like pencils and like blush and eyeshadow and lipstick and just, it's a lot. And
I unrolled an entire brush thing that was in a leather case, that was in a leather rolled up case, and had like 100 brushes.
It looks like Sephora exploded
Yes.
in your room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
But you turn
Okay.
around. But she turns around. She turns you around, and there's a mirror there, and you just look fresh faced and like glowing. You look really good.
And then Minnie gets next to you and grabs her selfie stick and says, "Smile!" and takes a selfie of the two of you and then posts it. Hashtag beauty
Like it does,
makeover.
it looks natural. Nothing looks crazy or off the wall. It's just
Mm-mm.
she did a really good job.
Well, Kerrigan, what do you think?
Being a loner her entire life because, fire. She's really uncomfortable and unsure what this means. But thank you.
Kerrigan, I'm your Molly. I'm the Molly Ringwald to your Ali Sheedy from Breakfast Club.
That's the perfect representation. I love you.
And it's weird because, one of the things that no one has noticed, and this might be something that's in my headcanon, but where your fire is, there are these little, like, lines that glow on your face that, like, are subtle, but you don't really notice it. But she's managed to make it so that, like, it looks really cool. Like, she's, like, contoured it enough that, like, you're uncomfortable because you're like, this is the you that you've always wanted to look like. But also,
and start like,
yeah, but also like this is really uncomfortable, like, because there's a lot of emotions happening right now in there.
Kerrigan, why? What's the matter? Don't worry, it's not gonna rub off. Like, this is 24-hour lasting. I use like my top of the line products on you.
thank you.
Oh my
And
God,
that just seems to make her
I'm
cry
gonna roll
a
an
little
insight
bit
check because I want to know whether you're lying.
What?
No, but it looks really good and cool. So you guys have the day to do whatever it is that you want to do. Are you going to come out of the room, Kerrigan?
Yes, I think you need to. You should go show everybody.
I don't want to make a big deal out of it.
Oh my god. Blah blah blah, you're a loner. Oh my god, you're too cool for school, whatever. Go fucking out there and like show everybody that you actually are a pretty girl under there.
I don't. Kerrigan is unsure whether she should be like
Offended by that?
this is a compliment or offended, or she's offended. So she's just gonna like go out and grab her stuff and get ready to go to breakfast.
Can I try and see? Because I'm in the common room having coffee on my phone, messaging the rest of the party currently.
I'm
actively messaging Ra, Thule, and Erdos.
do you notice it?
What? I can't. I would love to try. How quickly is she running?
Not fast enough that it's obvious that she's trying to get away because she doesn't want to draw attention.
So kind of like the your head down, like
Yeah.
never
looking for
making eye
trees.
contact but trying to act nonchalant.
Yeah.
No.
It's gonna
So
fly.
today, did you want maybe around lunch?
I'm gonna
Give
turn
it some
around.
time. What?
I'll turn around and look at you in the eye, I guess. But like I'm gonna freeze and then like slowly turn around. Like, oh god, someone noticed me.
I will school my emotions. Like stone face, just because I still feel bad.
She's gonna look at you really fucking confused. Like, she's got makeup on and you're not. Sure.
Any way I react is going to be taken either the wrong way or differently than I intend, and that's I just want to make sure we can hash this out.
Lunch, yeah.
Also,
And she's gonna.
for what it's worth, you don't look dead.
Thank you.
See it? Yeah. Listen, I'm better in text form. I'm a go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's just gonna walk away. This morning has been very confusing, and she's very hungover.
I'm going to do.
Yeah. That.
Hey guys, 1 second. I'm hearing some kind of very strange noise outside, and it's making me very concerned. I'll be right back.
Let's do a quick pause.
All right, we're gonna do a quick pause for a second. In that second, I've sent a message to Thule to ask him what he is doing.
He's doing mini. There's not a secret there.
You're texting back and forth and making a date plan.
I
Potentially.
have made so many plans for today.
I have too. I have things I need to accomplish.
So are we doing a be right back screen?
We can.
Does that mute us? Because I want to talk about something out of character real quick.
Okay, we're gonna be right back, guys. Talking out of character. All right.
it. We'll do it live.
Hey guys, we're back. And also, if you didn't know, on our Discord, which I will put the Discord in the screen, there is a place for you guys to see some behind the scenes Adventure University goodness.
Steamy.
Close it up.
There, you'll be able to look at the Adventure.
Surprised finding out this information. You know how I feel. I just found out myself.
Oh, I thought it was going to be able to be seen in stream itself.
Yeah, we can't see it in stream yet.
Okay, we'll fix it.
Because I'd have to figure.
We'll fix it.
We'll fix it. In order for me to use us to see, make sure that is seen in stream, we'll have to switch to a different way of doing video, like Zoom or something. Because
Well,
it can't do both.
That's a tomorrow thing.
Yes. At any rate. But you can go onto the Discord and look up Adventure University fans and see the text messages that happen in game.
Hey, would that technically, since it's fans and it's all Adventure University fans, would it be our OnlyFans?
It is our OnlyFans.
Everyone's
Is that our
Frozen.
OnlyFans? All right, cool.
Everybody, because I don't respond to the messages.
So anyway, now you guys had that awkward exchange. Minnie, what are you doing?
I am going to finish just like making sure and spraying a spritz on my face to set my makeup. And I'm going to get on my silky little robe and I'm going to undo my hair. So it's just going to like come cascading down my back. And I'm going to as smoothly and as stealthily...
Wait. So this is the first time that we've seen you with your hair down.
Yes, but technically I'm actually gonna try to see if I can sneak. I'm gonna like keep my back along the wall, and being that I'm so small, I'm going to use furniture and I'm going to use other things to hide behind and work my way to Thul's door.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Stealth check. All right, hold on.
I think.
Holy shit! 1.
Yes!
Oh no, 7. Sorry, 7.
Either way, you make your way. You're doing this like really, like you've like all of a sudden
Like Mission Impossible.
the sounds of like Mission Impossible come up,
Mm-hmm.
and
Are
you're
you...
like, "Hi, Deb Forseer. Yes, thank you." You make your way down, and you're like doom, 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 and you're doing all of these things, and you look over, and you see Ra and Sage are just looking at you. They haven't said anything.
Wait, am I still there?
Yes, you're still there. No one is saying anything. They're just watching you do this, and you aren't.
Like,
You're not looking at them.
no, because I'm too worried about like my hair getting caught and shit, and like my my silk robe is like super super short. So I'm like trying to make sure all my bits and pieces are covered. So I'm like trying to like stealthily work my way through.
Yep. But meanwhile, they're just watching. No one has said a word.
What? How far
Yeah,
away?
you totally believe that you're spying it up, and we're all
Yeah.
just over here letting it happen, just like, oh.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I imagine
I'm like,
she's
damn,
knocking
I'm
into
so
the furniture.
good.
She's knocking into the furniture and it kind of moves. How far away is Thul's door
Thul's door from her door is probably about
from me?
from you, probably
Yeah.
about 15, 20 feet. It's not very far.
I'll just walk. I'll never break eye contact and just walk over. And just as I get to the door, just remain eye contact.
You're at Thul's door?
Yeah.
Hey,
Ugh.
Minnie, can you describe what you look like with your hair down, please?
So my hair is got essentially it's just super super so my hair is like super, curly, and it's just thick locks of curl, probably about half my body. And it's just really there's like little braids periodically intermittently like in like like kind of in every few strands, and in them they have gems, certain like stones and stuff, certain threads, shiny like gold threads and different things, and they are like colors that are of my people.
I take the water that I had. I had a cup here, and I had a cup of water. I'll put the cup of water down in front of the door, and just a soft ta-ta, and then I'll walk back over. I think I'm just gonna leave.
I'm gonna start singing softly as I'm getting my stuff together. Someone's getting late today, late today, late today. Someone's getting late today. Yes.
And his name is Thule.
I assume I hear that.
You do
You
hear
hear
that.
me for sure.
Okay.
If she's whispering it, I'm gonna sing
And
it.
I'm like mid like Mission Impossible, like through the lasers, like half squat, half like bent over, and I freeze. And I just stand up, push
hey,
my
Minnie.
hair back behind me, adjust my silky little mini robe, and I just walk with my head held high to Thule's door.
I
Girl,
put
that's
water
hot.
by the door. Stay hydrated.
And I look at everybody and just smile, and I go and let myself into Thule's room.
Okay. So we're gonna let that be what that is. From there, because we all know what's going down in that room.
Scale jobs.
Erdos, you go to make your way down to the archery field, and it's like your standard archery field. You see bow and arrows, you see like a bow and like a quiver of arrows, and it's the targets. You just like a large open field.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna pick up a bow and I'm gonna grab as many arrows as I can fit onto a quiver or two, and just pick a booth and pick a target and just start going to town.
All right, so you go and grab one. Make an attack roll.
11. Like an actual attack?
Mm-hmm.
13.
Okay. 13 hits the blue. Like so it's got the like red in the middle, and then there's like black, and then there's white, and then there's blue, and then there's black, and then there's the white. It hits the blue.
Okay. 20.
That hits square in the middle of that red. It's like bam, hits in the middle of it. I'm doing pretty good. Roll another one.
12 plus 2, 14.
Hits that same blue outside.
Or am I supposed to add my proficiency
Yes,
as well?
you're supposed to add your proficiency
Oh.
and all that stuff.
Sorry,
It's
16
a
then.
plus 4 to everything that you roll.
So 16
Currently.
on that
Okay,
one. Then
so
yeah,
16.
it's 16. Hits the inner white.
Okay. This is 16 plus 4 was 20.
Okay, it hits. So this one hits the like right on the side, like almost on the red, the center red. So it's almost like it's a bullseye, but it's not like, oh my god, it's a bullseye. It's like
It's just barely. Ouch. 9 plus 4, so 13.
13 hits the like it hits the one of the outside edges. It still hits, but
8.
8. This one you go to swing it and it just goes and goes slightly above over. You like the back side of the arrow hits, but the inside doesn't.
17 plus 4, 21.
Okay, same hits that side. Hits on the inside edge of the bullseye. But you're doing that. You're making most of your shots. You know, you're pretty good at that. I'm gonna tell you to give yourself a point in what's your dexterity is what you use, right?
Yeah.
Give yourself a point in dex. So that's while you're still doing that. What's everybody else? Well, we know what Minnie's doing. Every once in a while, you hear. You just hear noises emanating from that room. Starts the Thul's is not a small guy. He's a big dude. Every once in a while, you see like the wall shake a little bit.
I've stated that after I put the water down, I'm heading out. I'm going to go to the cafeteria, grab a little bit of food. I messaged the people if they wanna come with or hang out. I'm making my way to the archery range, but if I find a teacher that can tell me if there's an obstacle course or some sort of training ground in that sense, that's where I'm going to try to go.
Are you actively looking for them, or if somebody just comes by?
I'm actively looking for what's her name? Laura? Is her name Laura?
Yes.
Laura? No? Yes.
Her name is Laura.
No, am I looking for Laura? Is Laura Laura. Looking for Laura. But if I find Jacob, I'd also settle for Jacob. I'm looking for either of those as I walk around.
Okay. So
specifically for the lunchroom to the archery range, because I told Erados I'd meet him there.
Okay. So as you guys are you go in and you're getting lunch, is anybody else going with him for lunch?
I'm getting breakfast.
Or getting breakfast, I'm sorry.
Plans.
You're getting breakfast. Is anybody else going with you for breakfast?
I went to grab breakfast, but I'm not necessarily
with him.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll turn back and be like, gosh, he's following.
So as you're walking, as you grab your breakfast, you go in, full spread out there.
Wow.
It's like there's like muffins and like, there's this, you guys notice this is the first time that you've seen it or that you've paid enough attention. There is a nobody. There's no one there, but pancakes are being flipped by themselves, just flapjacks just to go in.
See, I'm not drunk. So that's real.
Is it like a ghost spatula flipping pancakes, or are they just flipping themselves?
They're just
pancakes.
There's a you see the spatula flip the pancakes, and it's
Sage doesn't have the patience to
same with the eggs, and they're like whipping eggs, and you see other students going up and being like, "Hey, can I get mine poached?" And it you see like this egg move over and go in and like poaches itself. Like there's like a breakfast bar that's like happening on its own over here.
Okay, now I won't. I'm not going.
And like people, like I said, there are people just standing in line, and you guys grab your breakfast, whatever that may be, and make your way out the door. On your way out, you happen to see Laura coming in.
I do want to grab two things when I'm there. I do want to try and grab if there is any like breakfast salad or something, specifically like big heavy leafy greens and maybe some fruit. Because
who wants breakfast salad?
I don't know if Erados. I know Erados is vegan, and I don't know if he's eaten because he said he went there when I talked to him. He said he went there first thing, so I'm bringing him food.
I'm sure that you can have other things other than breakfast salad.
I said what I said. I'm grabbing fruit and any leafy greens I find.
Hey, what are you, a goat? I mean,
he is a part
Vader is.
Why are you mad at me?
You're kind of a goat.
I try to be nice, and the DM smothers you down. You're not allowed to be nice. How dare you?
All right, I'll allow it. So
you a goat?
Yeah.
So you grab you happen to see
to the man trying to help.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
That sounded very judgmental, Dungeon Daddy.
Oh my god!
Wow.
You're not gonna shame me for my feelings.
Why do you have feelings about breakfast?
Because breakfast should be hearty.
Not when
Listen, you're not
I
going
don't
to get me off track. We're busy. We're doing things.
know. All right,
Anyway.
I see Laura.
So you see, as you're coming out, you see Laura. You see Laura as you're walking out. You've got like a salad in one hand and some fruit in the other. It's like mixed fruits, like cantaloupes and oranges and all kinds of things. It's like
I'm stuffing a little bit of that in my bag when I see her, and I'll turn around and just like flip out. We do not have our weapons on us, correct?
No.
Okay. I'll head up to her and be like, Miss Laura, or just Laura.
You can call me Laura. It's fine.
Fantastic. Couple things. Is there like an obstacle course or someplace that we can train how to be faster or how to not be seen? Because I'd rather not get hit and do the hitting.
Actually, there is. If you go over by where the lake is, there's a room. There's a that big room in the lake over there there's the lake, and then there's like the lake house.
Okay.
Yep. Inside the lake house, there's actually like there's some training things that you can do. There's a little obstacle course on the inside that you can, try to work your way up and down. And yeah, you can do that.
Is this all monitored? Like, is everything monitored? Like, is there like a record?
I mean, everything is monitored,
Also, when is your class? I can't stress enough how much, like, I want to do more classes that aren't...
Kiss ass.
Oh, hey, you're here. Lovely. Sorry.
That was out of character.
You were walking behind me. I thought you just got here. So we had magic class. I really wanted to do magic. I liked it. I don't think it's for me. So I want to focus more on the whole,
Well,
I'll
teach.
I'll shimmer a little bit. Be like subterfuge.
Interesting. Well, I teach. I don't teach the beginner classes. But if you'd like, we can maybe do some tutoring. Are you looking to?
Yeah.
Are you looking to become part of the Rogues Guild?
Tutoring.
Didn't know there was a Rogues Guild.
Oh yeah, there's guilds for everything.
Let's see how everything goes today, but and he'll flash a smile real quick, and as he does, he doesn't really shift very, very visibly, but his face just becomes a little bit more handsomer, more convincing, a little bit more open. You're like, but you know what? I'd be happy to stay in touch real quick. Where's the best place that I could find you, or can you? And gives her his number. You just get in touch with me.
We can't do that.
I'm not.
You are a student, and I am staff.
I'm a student. You're right. No.
But
that's the best way to get a hold of the tutoring.
So what you can do is, if you send an email, that message you were in the school. You've seen your school messaging system.
Yeah.
You can do it from your phone as well. You can send message through there to.
There's like a student portal.
Yeah.
That was never discussed. Okay, that's way easier. Well, now I feel kind of embarrassed. That's cool.
Nice, Dave.
So, is there anything else?
No, I'm gonna go.
I've got to go. Yeah, I got to meet my wife for dinner or for breakfast.
Awesome. Oh, that's cool. Is the lunchroom always like this?
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck. I'm mad I didn't notice. All right. Well, later, teach, and I will run as fast as I can away.
Yeah, she noticed that trying to flirt thing wasn't going to work with her.
Yeah, I'm not her type.
She didn't say that. She said, "You're a student." Okay,
Don't
so
get
you guys, so you make your way to, and you happen to get,
I go straight to the archery range.
Okay.
To tell him that there's a thing, and I'm gonna try and shoot an arrow or two with him while he eats, and then try and head over to the.
Okay, so you get over and you see Erdos is busy, like he's just going through, and he's doing a really freaking great job with these arrows. I'll let y'all role play that out before I jump in.
Just whoa, hey,
Oh, hey,
it's
Sage.
really early.
I wanted to get an early start.
That's fair. I'll throw an apple. Hey, catch.
Oh, nice.
I
Thanks.
also got a salad. I figured you didn't eat. Where the fuck were you last night?
I don't handle losing friends well, so.
No one does. I went and I
just-
drank a little bit and socialized to try and forget.
You know.
So
And I don't like being indoors, so I found a tree to hang from and sleep for the night.
fair. Well, let's be a bit more communicative on that. All right, with the team as it is, we need to stay as not necessarily positive, but as cohesive as we can. I feel, at least.
I hear you.
that. So, I have a. Do you have a longbow? Is that what you're using?
Yeah, I do. You want to try it out?
I actually have a short bow. I'll pick up one a short bow real quick and try and give it a shot. Yeah. I'll give it a couple rounds. There is an obstacle course and another combat training place by the lake. I'm gonna message Thule. I don't know if he's gonna check his phone, but I'm gonna message Thule. He's
probably busy with many.
He's definitely doing calisthenics.
Got to get that workout in.
Yeah, there's something about what he does with a tail drives her nuts. I blocked a lot of it out. They talk a lot when they're drunk. But I'll message Raw. I'll message Kerrigan. Can you message Kerrigan?
Sure. I think I Kerrigan for you.
Awesome. And see anyone that wants to do combat practice can see if we can do this obstacle course, and maybe we can work out a little bit more strategies. And I'll pick up a bow that I've never actually held before, and I'll try and take a shot.
You ever use one of those things before?
Yeah, summer camp 15-ish years ago. No, it's 2022.
As you guys are having this conversation, Rod, you were making your way to them as well, right?
I was actually looking for some kind of like arcane martial training.
Okay, so then we're gonna put a pause on you for a second. We're gonna go back to them.
Yeah.
Do I need a roll to shoot this bow?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, cool. Well, I'm not good at archery.
What did you roll?
I let me add my bonuses to get to a total of 5.
Okay, yeah, you go and you aim, and it almost looks like you're gonna get it, but when you press the trigger, because it's a crossbow, right?
Short bow.
It's a short bow. Oh, never mind. I don't know how those work. It's fine.
It's like a long bow, but smaller.
Okay, you do the short. You go to do that, and then
Yeah, it's like it's the whole motion is the same. I turn and I just go, yeah, you know what? I'm left-handed, and this is clearly a right-handed bow, so I'm gonna I'll pick up a different short bow and hold it with my left hand, and there's no such thing as a left-handed or right-handed bow if it's not custom. And I will pull with my other hand and try again, trying to save a little bit of face.
There are definitely bows with arrow rests on one side or the other.
When I said,
My
if
father's
they're not
left-handed
custom,
and he fires a left-handed bow for sure.
Yes, but not
Bought him one for his birthday last year.
right. But those are you have to add you have to specify those. I figured if it's just a standard bow at an archery range, it'll just be a bow without an arrow stand next to it.
Olympic
At least in my
archery
head, that's what it was.
has both left and right-handed bows. They're very convenient.
Yeah,
what'd you get?
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Okay, so that's
Wait, hold on. With a bonus of proficiency, so and then dex of plus nothing, so 18.
Okay. You maybe changing hands worked because it goes right through the air and hits in the red. In that red. It's not quite a
Nice
bullseye,
shot.
but it was a good shot. Do it again.
I guess you just needed to change hands a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I got a 17 on the die on this one, so that's a 19.
Okay, cool. One more to do it again.
Nice.
That's fucking all it took.
Keep that good form, brother.
That's just a 14.
Okay, roll it again.
Getting a bit shaky. Maybe I should kind of... It is early. That's a nat 20.
Okay, add a +1 to your dex.
This isn't my thing, but I can see why you could like it. I put the bow down, going, I don't like that.
But you don't like it. But you hit the bullseye.
I get lucky sometimes.
You also see out there are a set of daggers.
Now these, are they like darts and daggers? Like throwing darts and daggers as well?
They're like throwing daggers.
I'll pick these up.
Okay.
Like these are more my speed. This is all arm. I don't have to worry about. It's different part. You get it. You live outside. You know how stuff works. I'm not gonna.
So Sage, what are you gonna talk to Kerrigan about at lunch?
You weren't at the party.
No, she just texted me.
Yeah. So, I got some splaining to do. I messed up, so I used my shifting. I'll shift into the guy. So when this guy was talking, and it's the paladin, which you were there for, this guy was talking. I looked over because we were messaging, and she was so visibly rigid and uncomfortable.
He said rigid.
I just plugged that in the back of my head, and then we were in combat training for magic, and the goal was to get them out of the ring. And I turned into him to get her to move. And
Wait. You turned into him?
yeah, so she had a guy that could talk into your head, and I had a guy that could shoot fireballs, basically. And the guy talked into the fireball head and made him run off, something about barbecue. And then he came to talk to me, and I turned into them for a second and made them back the fuck off. And then when I turned back to Kerrigan, as I was rushing towards them, I turned into that paladin who I didn't get his name, and she broke.
So you turned into somebody uncomfortable to fuck with her.
It wasn't.
That was a dick move.
Yeah, no one's denying the dick move. It was, however, I mean, you remember how combat class goes. If anything, I need to learn more control, because last time with Minnie, fighting got intense, and I'll throw the spear. This time with Kerrigan, it got combat class. It's more of, growing up, you do whatever you can to survive and whatever you can to win and get the goal. So if I'm in front of someone and they're an obstacle, my default setting is win, do it, get it done.
I get that.
But
And,
teamwork.
and I can see that you realize that it wasn't the right thing to do. So and wanting to make right is the first step in doing well in that. So I'm glad you decided to take that initiative and seek some type of forgiveness.
Yeah, I definitely don't want a team that is built around mistrust. I did make a promise I wouldn't change into anyone unless we had to for whatever reason, or for battle confusion to an enemy. That's acceptable, but I feel like I hit a really bad nerve. So also, she can light all of my shit on fire, which would be bad. She's kind of scary.
She's a bit of a
I
hothead
don't know if
sometimes.
you've seen her mad, because so far we've seen her not super pissed yet. Maybe if you come to
Yeah.
lunch, you might see it. I don't know. So.
Oh, am I invited?
Sure. Maybe sit at a different table, since I don't know if I should have told you. I don't think I told you anything that Minnie and Thule and everyone at the class didn't see. Certainly not that teacher's favorite.
I mean, I'll play it by ear. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's fair. How's your breakfast?
It was good. I'm ready to go to get some exercise in. Where'd you say this obstacle course was?
Over by the lake, there's a house with some stuff in it, and there's an obstacle course. And I'll turn and I'll throw one of the daggers, getting kind of frustrated that I had to talk about shit again, and just throw it.
Okay,
Chuck it.
roll it.
Come on, 20.
Oh no, it's not 20. I'm upset, and I'm not really thinking. I'm just tossing it. It's a 9.
Total, 9 total.
Oh yeah, 9 total. I flippantly, as we were just like, just toss it up, and just yeah.
You toss it and you throw it. At that exact moment, a little squirrel is going by. You hit the squirrel.
It's not my day. Did I just hit a squirrel?
You killed a squirrel?
No, he didn't stab the squirrel. He just hit it.
So
He hit it with the palm, the palm
listen,
side.
Before you jump on me for that, is
I'm gonna
that
rush
not-
up to the squirrel
is that
and
not
inspect the squirrel.
accidentally pretty cool though?
It's a squirrel, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
He didn't kill a squirrel. He hit the squirrel with the with the backside of it. It's fine. It's just a little pissed now.
Okay.
The squirrel will remember that.
I'll just yeah, cool.
The squirrel will remember that.
Middle of the night, you're gonna get attacked by
The
an evil squirrel.
BBEG is just a squirrel nest.
They'll report back their SCA.
Yeah.
It's an
It's a
entire
giant
nation of
network.
squirrels.
All right.
CI.
As you guys, so Ra, you are looking for arcane places or religious places.
Two different things. Some kind of magic martial training. I want to test out the power that my new companion promised me.
Okay, so you make your way to the tower, and you see that Jacob. Nope, not Jacob. It's Cody. Cody is in the room. He's like working on some things, and like you see him kind of like making notations and things in the air with his finger, and you see like this blue arcane light go past, and he looks over at you and he goes, "You have a free day, what?"
I'm looking for training. Magic's fun. I want to do magic.
You have a free day.
And? Are you telling me to go away? I'll go find something else to do.
No, it's fine. What do you want to train on?
So, I'm a warlock. That's the class I found. I have this companion. And I'm like...
Just let me see. You don't talk. Just
Let you see? What do you want to see?
Just you have a weapon. I'm assuming they gave you a weapon, right?
Yeah, I just hold it out.
Snatches it from you. Takes a look.
Rude!
Is this your first time meeting Jacob?
Yes, I didn't go to the magic class.
Okay, so
He didn't go to magic class. Where the only time Jacob was nice.
So, since this is the first time that you've seen Jacob, not the first time that you've seen Jacob, since you would have been at orientation, you know that there's this young, very young, much younger than you, young boy. He is probably about 12 years old. Very cocky.
Do you remember how young I am?
Huh?
Do you remember how young I am?
No, how young are you?
Dragonborns are fully grown at 15 years old. Ra is about 12 or 13.
Okay, well, then you guys are the same age. But he's still
Not that you would notice if they're human and
Yeah,
I'm
he's
Dragonborn,
human.
I probably seem a lot older.
You seem a lot older, just as far as you're concerned. You're a fucking adult, and
Yeah.
how dare why are you here? Like he's an ass. He's a fucking dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
So grabs it, he snatches it out of your hand, and he takes a look at it, and he goes, "How did you get this?"
I found it at the virtual testing facility that we were at yesterday.
You found this sword at the virtual testing facility.
Yeah, it was there. It seemed like it was calling to me. I was drawn to it immediately.
1 second. He leaves the room. He's gone for like 10 minutes. He's got your sword with him.
With us? Oh no, I'm not happy about that.
He comes back in about 10 minutes later, and he's like, "No, seriously, where did you get this?"
Is he still holding a Sarah?
He's still, yeah. Where did you get this?
Okay. I told you where I got it. That's where I got it. It didn't look like that.
Okay, thank you. Where did you get this?
That's where I got it. That is where I acquired that weapon.
Where were you when this weapon became this?
Oh! I'm assuming I was in the astral plane.
Kerrigan is headed that way too, by the by.
Where did you get this weapon?
Ask the weapon. It talks to me sometimes.
I'm sure it does. And as he hear, I'm sure it does. You see Kerrigan coming up. Hold on, please. Seriously? This is talking to you.
Oh, it's not uncommon for someone like me to have things talk to them.
Did you please pray tell me, what did they say?
What did they say? They basically asked me to be their friends. Or rather, I asked them to be my friend, and they agreed.
Okay, well, there's nothing we can do about it. You're bound. Cool. Awesome. Great. Has anybody ever told you that you just don't say yes to everything that comes to your way? Tell me.
I can't recall anybody ever telling me that.
Tell me, how was your... Did you... Did you, by any chance, seal this pact?
Steal it?
Seal this pact.
Oh, Seal it. Well, how would one seal a pact?
With this particular entity, you got to do kind of gross stuff.
I don't recall doing gross stuff. Gross is subjective. What do you think is gross?
I mean, like, gross adult stuff. Why don't make me say it? Ugh.
He creamed his pants when he was back at the dorm.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we got to fix it. We got to make it right. We got to make it work. Cool. So, I don't know if you know this. I'm sure you don't know this. Because if you had known this, you wouldn't have fucking done it. But here we are. You have just made a pact with the fucking Spider Queen. You don't know who that is, do you?
I'm sure I did research on it. I don't currently know who that is, no.
So do you just like drop trial for any fucking thing that walks into your brain and says "do me"? Is that what you do?
Do you know what the Spider Queen looks like?
No, I've never seen the Spider Queen.
She is dangerously beautiful.
Straight boys.
Did you say straight boys? You, the little 12-year-old who snatched a sword from a dragon and is squeamish about sex, just abashed me for some kind of engagement with a deity? No.
I'm really not sure you should be saying that to a professor.
I'm not sure you should even be here.
Hey, wait a minute.
Think of the group. Think of the group. Think of the group. It's not just you, Ron. Think of the group.
Okay. All right. So here's the deal. Well, since you've already made the pact, breaking the pact is death. Don't need that on my plate right now. So we're going to have to figure out how we can use this pact to your advantage. Come on. You. Yes. Whatever your name is. Yes. What's your name again?
Arrogant?
Yes, you. Come here.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to teach you some arcane stuff.
Me?
Both. Well, I'm gonna actually. You guys are on the same team, I assume, right? Because I heard you say, "Think of the team."
Yes.
Oh,
So I'm gonna give you a job, and you're gonna hate me, and I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. But here it is. If he starts to act crazy, kill him.
Okay.
good luck.
Yeah. So, quick little backstory on the Spider Queen. She's evil. So you've made a pact with an evil god.
That's subjective.
I mean, I guess. Want to see the destruction of the world. That's fine. But do you? I mean... So, we're going to have to figure out how you can serve your pact and do the things that she wants you to do while also not keep, not bring her back into this plane and cause all the damage and break shit. How do you suppose we do
Is that what you
sir?
want?
Huh?
Is that what she wants?
Yeah, she wants to come here and wreck shit.
Did she tell you that?
It's known.
By who?
No.
Who knows?
Have you read have you ever read a book on the gods before?
I've read the
Because the
book
night
on
is dark.
some of the gods.
Have you read a book on demons and evil gods before?
Not this one.
Hold on. He kind of goes back and he goes and he like does a weird thing over by one of the walls, and this large library comes down. And he's like, this one and this one and this one, this one. And he comes over and he puts these in front of you and says, read up. And then he says, and you, points over to you, Kerrigan. He says, this one, this one, this one. These are for you.
Thanks.
Do you have one written in Draconic?
That first one is in Draconic.
Oh, good. Okay.
What do my books say?
Your books are, they are how to remove curses from items, how to like tactics to bring down an undead champion, and just more information about betrayer gods. So I want both of you to put a mark next to arcane.
What do you mean next to arcane?
For your proficiencies.
Arcana. No.
Oh,
Arcana.
Arcana.
Yeah. So have you at this point grasped the severity of your plight at this point, Mr. What was your name again?
Ra.
Ra? Of course it's Ra. Okay.
Do I grasp the severity?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to talk with my new companion a little more to find out.
Oh, well, hopefully she'll talk back because she has a tendency to be quiet. And now I'm going to ask you one more time and hope that you answer me correctly with the answer that I already know, but I would like you to tell me, where did you get this particular sword?
I answered you the first time.
Okay, so you went into the restricted area and you weren't supposed to.
Oh yeah, I also did that.
You have free reign on this whole campus. There's only one place that we have asked that you guys not go. And you go to the one place we tell you not to go. And let me guess, you went there by yourself.
Oh, well, not technically by myself. I had the Spider Queen with me.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, what do you want to know?
All I wanted was to test out some arcane martial abilities. I was promised power, and I intended to use it. I didn't expect to find some mouthy child here.
Mouthy child?
Tell me that's not what you are. Go ahead. Tell me that's not what you are.
I will have you know that I graduated from the top of my class at Strixhaven.
Doesn't make you less of a mouthy child.
I know more in my little finger than you know in that whole gigantic body of yours.
How far
Still
should I
a
move
mouthy
away so
child.
that when you
I
smite him,
can
not
snap
caught?
you like a fucking twig.
I guess that
60
makes you
feet.
feel like you could be a mouthy child.
Do not kill the students.
You
Do
feel
not kill the
you feel
students.
strong. Is that why you get to be a mouthy child? Are you a big boy?
I'll show you a big boy in a minute. Move.
Oh, is that right?
Kerrigan,
Yes.
what can I do for you?
Well, I'm gonna look at Ra real quick and then move back. I'm gonna dig around in my purse. And I'm gonna find this like very tiny candle. And your teacher. But people give holiday gifts, right? And you were kind to me when I was having a bad day and I wasn't particularly gracious. So,
And you see he like kind of taken aback a little bit. And this goes, thank you so much. Like no one's ever done anything like that for me before.
when I was little, my mom taught me to make them, and she used to say that, because they're cinnamon, she used to say that not a lot of people could handle the fire. So, I still make them.
I love it. Thank you so much. This is
And also, we had this thing yesterday, and we got classes, but I've never heard of mine, so I thought maybe you would know where I could start learning about it.
Oh, well, what class did you get?
Blood Hunter?
You see a smile go on his face. He's like, oh, I love blood hunters. I will tell you all about them. Come. And he looks over at Ron and is like, I guess you can come too. You're on the same team, right?
I walk over to him, grab a Sarah, and snatch it from this little 12-year-old, and walk out and say, "No, today I don't have time for mouthy children."
I'm sorry about him, just for his existence today.
Right now, he is a terrible danger. He is in terrible danger.
Okay.
That's weird. That's your teammate, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
He went off last night and came back this morning with that sword.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret that I'm sure that no one else has told you about this school. We put you guys on teams to bond you for life. So I hope that you understand when I said if he goes bad, kill him. It's not gonna be easy.
Understood.
But what he has is very, very dangerous. And if he has sealed the pack already, there's nothing that we can do.
All right.
So, let's talk Blood Hunter, okay? And like you see him, he gets like super animated and excited, and he goes kind of through everything that he knows about Blood Hunters. He goes and grabs some books, and like gives you books on like the rituals and what the profane soul is and all of these things, like the different types. He basically gives you a primer on it, and we'll go over that off game. Just don't let me forget this time.
I won't.
And we'll go into all of those things of what that is. So then we're gonna move on to Kerrigan, not Kerrigan. We're gonna move Rob, after you leave, what are you doing? Because I'm interested to see what you just where you're going, what you're doing.
So he's telling me, first of all, does making a pact, stealing a pact require consent?
It's
Because if it does, I was either raped or I didn't seal anything yet.
technically you have not sealed the pack yet, but you don't. Ra doesn't know that.
Right. So, moving forward, Ra's objective is simply to continue trying to have a conversation with this Spider Queen. And now Ra is under the impression that I am one of very few people who are interested in even considering this conversation, seeing as this mouthy child has given me the impression that most people view them as evil and wanting to destroy the world. So most people would just try to destroy this pack weapon as soon as they found it.
Here is, and this is a post, an outside of game thing. As far as Ra knows, he's sealed to this weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the conversation, as far as Ra knows, he's sealed to this weapon. So play with that as you will.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as Ra knows, he's sealed to that pact has been sealed. That pact has been done and sealed.
Right. The question still remains. I tried to ask her last night what she wanted. And I'll continue to keep trying to ask her what she wants. All she said was, serve me.
Mm-hmm.
For all I know, serve me could be plant some flowers in the Forbidden Zone. I don't know. I need answers. Then I'm gonna keep on trying to ask for them.
Okay.
Serve me could be annihilate my entire party. I don't know. I didn't say I would do it. I just said I don't know what she wants. This mouthy child seems to think that she wants to destroy the world.
He has a name, thank you.
Am so.
No. Until he stops being a mouthy child, his name is Mouthy Child. Snatching a pact weapon from a goddamn dragon.
You're lucky he didn't smite you where you stood. Anyway,
I mean, he's lucky to get out of my hands. He should have rolled a strength.
No, we're not going to. Anyway,
Rock is to try to have a conversation with Asera to find out what she wants.
Okay, do me a favor and roll. Where's my D20?
Mm-hmm.
Why? I'm pulling out all the dice except for D20s.
Roll 2d10, but take the lower roll.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. We're not doing that.
No, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Watch this be the one
roll
time
a wisdom
I roll.
check. Roll a wisdom check.
A wisdom check?
Yep.
Let's see, it's a 13.
You just hear a voice in your head that says, serve me. That's it.
How?
Just says, serve me. That's all you hear.
In that case, since I can't get any answers, I'm gonna go find the other weapon that I got on the first training day and carry it with
Okay.
me as well. And I'm just gonna tie Sarah closed.
Okay. Cool. All right.
And I'm gonna continue trying to find some kind of like arcane martial training area, like I don't know. In Harry Potter, they have wizard duels. We have virtual training facilities where you can go on crazy missions. Like, there's got to be some cool, fun thing that I can just do if Sarah won't talk to me.
There are some cool, fun things that you can do. We'll say that for the time being, you make your way over to the into the castle where the virtual training facility is, and they load up a magic program for you.
Awesome.
So you are doing that. Eridos and Sage, you guys make your way into that. You guys make your way into the other house, and you notice that this house it's like a beach house. It really looks like, MTV Summer Break beach house.
So it's fake.
Huh?
What?
You said so it's fake?
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
Shit.
So you when you go in and
One room is fully stocked with stuff, and everything else is barren.
Is this
Yeah.
the obstacle course?
Yeah, you actually go down, and you notice when there's some stairs that lead down, and it's like a full on like looks like a what the fuck is that thing that everybody hates? CrossFit gym with like
Oh.
The reason why I asked if this was the obstacle course is because Thule and I were texting with them, and we're meeting up with them to do the obstacle course.
Okay, so then you guys all go down and meet at the
Okay.
obstacle course. Or go down and meet at the beach house. You walk in and you're like it looks like when you walk in the room, it's just like one room and it's all like super decked out and nice. But it's like 60s beach jam kind of thing.
Minnie, you're limping.
But it looks like Thule has a pep in his step.
Yeah, his tail has a little bit of a swagger to it. Why is he wearing a hat?
Hey, did Kerrigan text you back? I thought she was coming to this.
Aside from the original message, when I talked to her about hashing things out at lunch, not much. But we don't have that much time till lunch, so get some.
Well, if we don't see her, we'll see her after.
Kerrigan
What?
headed straight to the dorm and started reading.
Nerd.
It's some serious shit.
Yeah, it is for sure.
All right, so this is a CrossFit.
Yeah, it's like
Gym,
you see
basically.
like a CrossFit gym, and then they're like on the other, like it's a huge like bunker down underneath, and there's like a CrossFit gym, and then on the other side is like this like army obstacle course.
Nice, like a Ninja Warrior thing, or like
Yeah.
I'm going to that.
I'm going to that too. Well, I'll stretch first.
Minnie rolls her eyes at this and thinks that she is way too tired for this, and she's going to watch the guys run it instead.
It's all right. You probably couldn't jump that high anyway.
Wow.
Dude, don't make
Ow.
me mad. You're not wrong. Just
He glares
it
with
seems
resting
beneath you
bitch face
where
to
Minnie-
Eridos, and then looks back at the obstacle course.
So
Oh.
Hi.
cool.
Phil
Nice.
he had a nice morning.
I did. I had a great morning. Sorry, guys. Had to get refreshed. Had to go eat something. Had to.
Yep. And then you had breakfast.
And then you had
Then I had breakfast.
And then you had
Yeah.
breakfast. Yeah.
So,
Just
uh,
had a little bit of a shortcake. And
A
so,
shortcake.
yeah.
Great.
Oh, this obstacle course, who's gonna run it?
Okay, so anyone running the obstacle course, I need you to roll me three dexterity checks.
Dexterity or acrobatics checks?
3 acrobatics, sorry. Same thing. It's the same thing.
It's not.
I mean, they're both
19, 7, and 18.
25, 15, and 21. Because I have a
Okay.
+5.
So, Eridos, you see the first thing is like this long, this like huge wall, and you climb up that wall like a bad bitch. Like both of y'all are just up there, and it's great. And then, the next thing that you guys see is like this. It's a weird. It looks like a wheel, one of those like. The fuck
A
do they
hamster
call
wheel?
them?
A big hamster wheel?
It's not a hamster wheel.
Okay.
Think, put water in it, and it goes down.
Water wheel?
A cup.
Is that what they call it? A water
mill?
wheel?
A water mill?
water
literally
mill,
called a
yes.
water. Yeah, a water mill. Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys, and you see like it's one of those, and you're climbing up and going and going, and while it takes both of you guys a while to get fast enough to get up it and over. Eridos, it takes you a long, like you're climbing up and you think you're like you've got like a really good grasp, and then
It's
it
the
just
fucking
falls
hooves.
down and you're
Yeah,
like
it's the
right at the
hooves. I
bottom.
was about to say, it's the hooves. They're real good when you have 4 of them and you're a full goat, but when there's just 2.
You're just like, and it takes you a good like, I'd say 3 or 4 minutes to get past it, whereas Sage, it takes you about a minute.
About a minute to get past this first obstacle.
To get it past the second obstacle.
Okay.
The
Where's
first
the-
one you guys just like hop over, like you bad bitch it. And then the last one is looks like it is a hamster wheel, and you go on the inside and you run, but it actually follows a weird curvy track, so that you have to run on like this way, like diagonal, to get it to like stay on this course or this path. And you guys take care of it pretty fucking well. I would say with your set of numbers, you don't lose a dexterity point, but you don't gain one. Because you guys haven't lost a point on anything yet.
I think
Nope.
one of us did.
You know who did? You did.
I know
lose
Ed
one.
has, but I thought
I lost charisma.
You lost a
he lost
charisma point.
charisma. But did Thule go on the course too?
Thor, did you go on the course?
Oh yeah.
Oh, roll me 3 acrobatics.
Yeah. The first one's gonna be a 21.
Okay.
Ooh. He's very acrobatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And
next
you're
one's
gonna
be a-
wait.
Mhm.
Hold on. I hate to do this to you, brother. You know I love you. But I
You
need you to
hate me,
roll
but that's
these
fine.
with say what?
What? No, it's fine. You're gonna make me roll with disadvantage, aren't
Yes.
you? Okay.
Why?
Because you
He-
wore him
him out.
out.
Full of exhaustion.
All right. So
That's
sorry.
fair.
Hold on. All right. With disadvantage, that's gonna be 13.
Okay.
A 17 and a 20.
Okay, you start off really rough. Like it starts off really rough. But as time goes on, like it takes you guys all go up. You are still the last person to make it to the end. But you manage to get through all of the stuff. It takes you maybe about 5 minutes to get past the get through the whole course, where everybody else is running at like 4 1/4.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame it on my size. I'm gonna say that this is not meant for the crocodilian race. My tail got in the way. Everything slowed me down.
Yeah, this course is kind of racist for people that don't have,
Feet.
not extra limbs.
Feet.
Yeah, feet.
So happy to make it through. Sorry.
Okay, so you guys are at this point.
Fuck,
It's
all
about
right, that was a intense course. Also, fucking hard. I gave that my all, and I just feel like I just did okay.
you guys finish that. You guys realize it's about lunchtime now.
Well, I'm gonna go. It's been.
Actually, since it's lunchtime, I think we should go ahead and head to the cafeteria and grab lunch.
Sure,
And,
yeah, as a group, sounds awesome. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you and I. You know how you invited me to lunch with Kerrigan? Well, I asked if it was okay if I could join, and
Smart.
she asked me to get you and meet back at the dorm
Oh,
for lunch.
okay, cool. Has anyone seen Raw?
Oh no, I haven't seen him in a while.
I mean, I don't think you would see him unless he was in the cafeteria or your bedroom. That's fair.
Wow.
Hey, with the sass.
Hey, with the ass.
With the ass.
Oh yeah, he shows up for that one.
I'll go in and I'll just go in and I'll just like flick the hat. Like I'll reach up and I'll just flick the hat that you're wearing. Like that. It's that wide brim like Florida, like you see him, it'd be like a Florida golf hat almost in my head.
Listen,
What
I've
kind of
got
hat
an
would
image
you
I'll
wear?
send you. I would not personally be wearing a hat, but I see where you're going with this. Yeah, no, I would be wearing a wide-brimmed. It's not a cowboy hat per se. It looks more like a it's got the shark logo on the front of it.
Okay.
The golf shark logo on the front of it. It's just a wide brim hat. And I'm gonna say, hey, listen, I got to protect my eyes. I've got to protect what skin I have from the sun. Okay. Like, look, my scales make me.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna f with the hat?
It's a strong choice. I'm very sorry, Thule. My
You
bad.
should be. I love you.
Hey, I love you too, buddy. Did you guys meet up with
The
there's
love is beautiful in this room.
was a teacher that specifically was all about like Zen and finding like inner peace, and then they also mentioned beating the shit out of stuff. Did I dream that, Minnie? Was that real?
No, there is a couple of teachers that teach those courses, I think.
Where is the staff in this fucking place? All right, well,
It's a free day. They're not going to be around necessarily.
yeah, they probably really don't want to be bothered if they were around then. Man.
Are you? Listen, you're the smart guy. I get it, but I'm trying to read your whole disposition here. Are you trying to tell me you question why there's not people around on a free day?
I'm questioning why in a very high-tech society classroom-based system that they essentially are indoctrinating us in, they would give us a free day and not have someone kind of nudging us along to do a certain activity or event. Maybe
What do
I'm
you-
playing too many games.
What? Or we could technically, this could be part of what they're doing. I mean,
Because
it's not like they haven't been watching us this entire freaking time.
It's a free day.
They might just want to see what we do.
Oh my god, do they have
could-
cameras everywhere?
We could
Actually,
just be
I
wrapped
asked
in a
about that,
game.
and they did say everything was monitored. I didn't
See?
ask for specifics, but she did implicitly say everything.
Anyone else starting to feel like a lab rat?
Excuse me.
I'm going to make a terrible suggestion. Is Raw with us or not?
Nah.
No?
No.
Just us four.
No, I'm in a simulation right now.
Oh, okay.
It's me, you, Minnie, and Erados right now. Kerrigan's in the
Okay.
dorm. Raw's
Okay.
doing magic time.
Either way, I'm starting to get hungry.
Me too.
All right, so let's talk about this over lunch. Let's go have a beer and a blintz and call it a lunchtime.
You can talk to us on the way, but we have
Yeah,
plans
we
for lunch.
got plans with Kerrigan. I gotta apologize, but
Okay.
I definitely want to take you up on that beer offer.
As you guys make your way out of the room,
Making our way.
out of the room, we're going to end it right there because it is 10:49.
Okay.
You're not going to settle Kerrigan? Oh,
Look
okay.
at Kerrigan's face.
I even fucking called it.
Oh, that's harsh. That is
All right.
cliffhanger harsh.
I literally PM'd her, and I was like, at 10:10, I was like, man, I really hope we can get to our talk. And
Oh,
we set it up, and we set it up, and we set it up, and we're like, we got time.
I didn't
Tune in
think.
next week,
I will
folks.
be honest with you. I didn't think Rob was going to be so fucking obstinate.
what do you mean
made
fucking
Cody
obstinate? All I wanted to do
That's not obstinate.
was have a conversation with my new deity and try some shit. I didn't
want to know what's going on.
Wow, we can't all talk at one time.
Kill me.
No, we can't all talk
Yeah.
at one time. That's the beauty of this.
We can't all talk at one time, guys.
All right, on the count of 3. 1.
I will say we have played past 11 before.
We have, but I'm trying to do better about time management.
All right,
Thank
but
you.
you found a stopping spot. It's cool. It's cool.
The next time, kick Raw in the teeth.
So,
Kick
like,
Raw in the teeth for what?
that was
What did
Cody.
Raw do?
That
Get out of the
teacher was
temple.
Cody, right? That was Cody.
This is
Yeah, that was Cody.
He's just
So,
getting sexed by
you
some
made
spider
Cody-
lady.
Cody's only redeeming quality was when he's actually teaching magic. And everything else about him screams, I'm a petulant child that knows everything, and you know
Cody is a
nothing."
bit of a dick.
And
I did not
Cody is
expect
young Sheldon.
for
Even if you
Sheldon
haven't
to-
watched the show, you know that Cody is young Sheldon.
Well, hold on a second. If Cody's redeeming quality is when he's teaching magic, then why was he a petulant child when I came to ask for help with magic?
because
He's just a little shit.
I agree with Raw.
It's
Yeah,
it's a
DM.
game, guys.
Speak to me, flannel brother.
It's a game.
Yes.
And
yes,
on that note,
I
guys, we're going to
know.
go ahead and let this go. We're going to do our after show, which is just us. Sorry, don't know what to tell you. Bye.
Patreon, and you can see it.
When I record
Yeah,
it for
click and
Patreon.
subscribe.
Click and subscribe.
Click and subscribe.
join the OnlyFans.
All the buttons.
I mean,
Join
Adventure,
There's an OnlyFans?
yeah, the Adventure University fans. It's only
You want
for
to feature
fans.
on it?
Oh.
Yeah, JB, he
I love it.
ducks out. He gets decked out in his Dungeon Daddy uniform for us.
Yeah, it's
I
just
think we should
a
do-
Gilmore robe and a hat.
We need to get everybody
And a
on
smile.
at the same time. We need to get everybody on at the same time. We need to get everybody to just bare their shoulders so that
Just
we
their
all
shoulders.
look naked. Because there's going to be like 9 of us, right? So you're not going to be able to actually see anything. So everybody's bare shoulders, that will
We're
be
still
the
live.
OnlyFans logo. Like,